What is the most powerful jutsu in Naruto? Is it the Rasengan, Amaterasu, Tsukiyomi, Infinite Tsukiyomi? There are so many cool and powerful jutsus. Let me know what is your favorite jutsu in the world of Naruto. But specifically from Naruto, of course you have to consider when he's in Kurama mode, maybe when Naruto is in Baryon mode, maybe that's his most powerful jutsu or most powerful mode. Maybe Senjutsu mode? Where he can do big Razengans in QB chakra mental mode. He can do a bunch of Razengans at the same time. When Naruto is using the sixth path chakra, he can use all the powers of the tail beasts into individual Razengans, so he can make Razengans with all the powers from the tail beasts. Maybe that is most powerful jutsu. Well, I don't think so. And today we are going to talk about one of the most iconic, if not the most iconic jutsu from Naruto. But a lot of people don't understand that it's a real jutsu. A lot of people that are very knowledgeable into the Naruto universe and into the work of Kishimoto sensei, they're not sure if it is a jutsu or not, and today we are going to dig deeper into that. Thank you for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. I'm Eso, and in this channel I talk about anime. Most often I talk about One Piece, but also I decided to dabble a little bit into Naruto and Boruto Universe. So if you enjoy the content, leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. And today we are talking about Talk no Jutsu. We all know the memes and all the jokes made online about Naruto's conversations with the villains in the show. And one thing that it's really important is that Naruto doesn't use this jutsu. We don't know if it's a jutsu or not, but it's not like something that he uses against everybody, against every villain. It's against specific villains that are very important for the story and for Naruto himself. I remember specifically, most importantly, the cases of Nagato and the cases of Obito. Maybe there was other cases, I don't know why, but I'm thinking about Zabuza in my mind, but I don't think Naruto used Talk no Jutsu versus Zabuza. But I think the two most important cases are Obito and Nagato. And why are we talking about this today? Because while I was working on my other video of Naruto, talking about how the Naruto world is special, and about nature chakra, and chakra in general, and talking about Kaguya, and the Otsutsuki, and Hagoromo, by the way, check that video. I reminded myself through my research and the video that Hagoromo, he teached chakra, or he gave chakra to people, or he taught people how to use chakra. That's my perspective. I think he taught people how to use chakra. I don't think he gave chakra, but go watch that video if you want to know more about my idea. And when I was doing that video and doing the research in general, I remembered that the whole point of Agoromo Otsutsuki to spread chakra or to teach about chakra was his nishu, his philosophy, where chakra would be used for people to transmit their true feelings and their true ideas between each other, and not to create fire jutsu and water jutsu and then create conflict through that. And that really popped in my mind Naruto using Talk no Jutsu versus Obito, where they went into this special space and everything. And I was like, bro, that was the whole point of chakra. That was the whole point of Agoromu teaching or giving chakra to people, is to do what Naruto does. And another important fact is that Naruto is a reincarnation of Hagoromo in a sense, because it's the reincarnation of Ashura, which is the side of the lineage of Hagoromo, while Hindra and the Uchihas are from the side of Hamura, the other Otsutsuki brother that is half Otsutsuki, half Earthling, half alien, half Earthling. Very interesting, correct? And that's, I think, the reason why Talk no Jutsu is a real jutsu. Yes, we don't see Naruto do the hand signs. We don't see anybody recognizing it as a jutsu, but I think it is a jutsu. Reason number one, it was the whole point behind Agoromo's discipline, and philosophy the Nishu. And point number two, especially versus Obito, when Naruto is talking with him, when he's using Talk no Jutsu, they go to a separate space. And I've heard another creator, I think it was Nick, he's also very deep into Naruto lore and whatnot, he was saying that Talk no Jutsu was a genjutsu. I'm not saying it's a genjutsu or not, I'm just saying it's a real thing, it's a real jutsu. And it's not really a jutsu per se, because like I said, there is nobody doing hand signs or anything, but it is something more than just talking. It is talking, but it's more than that. It's Naruto using his special ability to convey his truest feelings to somebody else, to a target in this case. And not only that, what's really important about Talk no Jutsu is how it opens up the victim, correct? Because those villains, especially Obito and Nagato, they already were very deep into a dark path, into the path of revenge, into a path of punish, into a path of pain. That's the whole point about Naruto as a show as well, is to stop that cycle. We see that when we know about the book that Jiraiya was reading, where Naruto got his name from. But I think nobody else will be able to talk with Obito and talk with Obito and bring them down or bring them away from that path. And Naruto itself, if he wasn't using Talk no Jutsu, you wouldn't be able to do so. Because Talk no Jutsu opens up the heart of the person what it's being used on. So I don't think it's a ninjutsu or a genjutsu. It's obviously not a taijutsu, but it's something on itself. It's nishu. So we could say that it's nishu because we already made a distinction where nishu was using chakra to convey feelings and emotions, and ninjutsu was using chakra to create fire, to create earth, to create shockwaves, to create genjutsu, to create clones, and all the things that we can see with the usage of chakra. So Doku no Jutsu is an attack, is something else that Naruto does. It's using Nishu, the core foundation that Hagoromo had in mind for the usage of chakra. And that's all I wanted to bring you today. Just letting you know that Talk no Jutsu is a real thing, it's a real jutsu, it's a special power that Naruto has. Because many people in the show already told Naruto that his biggest power is to bring people together, and not only that, he's very concerned, he's very compassionate, he really cares about others. We're able to see that with the cases of Sasuke, where everybody wanted to kill Sasuke, and Naruto was the only one that still believed in him, and that's what allows Naruto to use Nishu, which is something very special because nobody does it, or almost nobody does it. Nobody uses chakra to transmit their emotions and feelings. We have the Yamanaka clan using chakra to transmit thoughts, but that's different. Or maybe it's a more direct application of Nishu, not being jutsu in itself, being more Nishu, you know? But it's something special that we only see Naruto using, and it's something very important for Naruto himself and for Naruto the show, because especially in the case versus Nagato, Naruto had already won the fight, and he played a bigger role, he played the bigger man role because he went and talked with Nagato using Talk no Jutsu, and he allowed Nagato to have a chance to redeem his wrongdoings, or at least some part of his wrongdoings, and bring a lot of people back that he had taken off the Konoha server in that moment. And then, in the case of Obito, Talk no Jutsu was also special because he allowed Obito to play a positive role in ending the whole Kaguya circle, Kaguya Otsutsuki scheming as well. Because Obito was a really important play in that part of the final arc of the war. And if Naruto didn't use Talk no Jutsu, if he just destroyed Nagato and if he just destroyed Obito, the story couldn't really progress in the way that it needed to progress. So Talk no Jutsu is Naruto's most powerful jutsu, not because it's the most destructive, but because it gives the opponent a chance to redeem himself, and it allows them to play an active role in correcting some of their wrongdoings, making Naruto a part of the chakra Jesus, ninja Jesus from his universe. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed my Talk no Jutsu, and I wish you the best. Until the next one, keep it cool, keep it healthy. See you around.